This is what happens when a narcissist's envy turns dark and vindictive. This week on Narcissist and Karma, I'll be talking about how to spot a manipulative narcissist and what to do if you're being targeted by one. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, first and foremost. It would help our channel immensely if you could forward this video to anyone you know who might be interested. Plus, if this is your first time here, you should subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future uploads. I'm grateful for your continued help. How manipulative narcissists act will be the topic of today's chat. Destructive narcissists, as you may well know, are masters at getting other people to do what they want. I have come to the conclusion that I'm a manipulative pattern-following narcissist. Most relationships with toxic narcissists last forever because of this misleading trait. Everyone has doubts about something, be it the truth, their feelings, or a recent choice they made. Those who are close to narcissists, then, have a much more difficult, unstable, and unpleasant life than the average person. Narcissists have a high opinion of themselves and feel justified in taking advantage of or manipulating others because of this. What they're doing is perfectly normal in their eyes. They not only consider their actions to be normal, but they also see nothing wrong with fibbing and misleading others. They think it's fine to hold contempt for and make fun of other people. Given their inherent sense of superiority, this makes sense. They are content with things as they are now. They take pleasure in the fact that they can use deception and lies to get what they want from other people. By giving in to their demands, you're giving them an unwarranted sense of superiority. This is one of the main causes of the ups and downs in mood that characterize a relationship with a narcissist. If you are authentic, sincere, and genuine, showing up for others on a regular basis comes naturally and easily. Consistency is difficult and unnatural for those who are highly manipulative, dishonest, false, phony, and fake, such as narcissists and individuals on the destructive narcissism spectrum. If this is how you typically spend your time, you'll noticeably change. Narcissists, in a negative sense, will take care of you by doing anything they want to. Because of this, you will start to appreciate yourself. In order to improve their well-being or progress toward their objectives, they need your help. Those of us unlucky enough to be in a relationship with a narcissist have to endure their erratic mood swings. Another defining feature of manipulative narcissists is the way they lie, deceive, mislead, and manipulate others. They are masters at deflecting blame and acting careless when they are caught lying. As was previously mentioned, they hold themselves in a higher esteem than others. This is a poor set of items to have together. The manipulative narcissist personality trait best captures this trait. Those that take pleasure in seeing others green with envy are typically conceited, sexual, and arrogant. Since they think everyone else feels the same way, they might force such nonsense on you. Recognizing it for the scam that it is the best line of action. They want you to be conscious of them being there. You can trust them with your future. When was the last time you saw a kid make up their own game rules? Despite the fact that they are given an unfair advantage under the regulations. Children are not held to the same standards of morality as adults. They need to be familiar with the guidelines for a level playing field. They also need the intelligence to know better than to lie or cheat. This view suggests that adults have greater maturity than kids. Especially when dealing with annoying narcissists, we know this is not always the case. The compassionate partner comes into relationships with such a person thinking they are dealing with a mature, morally upstanding adult, only to learn that they are actually dealing with a self-absorbed, spoiled child. Because they are a child stuck in an adult's body, they are cruel and dishonest, as well as emotionally immature and morally bankrupt. They send mixed messages and act aggressively and manipulatively. Therefore, it is crucial to recognize that people who exhibit unfavorable, narcissistic personality traits are focused on themselves. They are only thinking about themselves and have no empathy for others. They are sure of their rightness because they assume that everyone else is just as feeble, dishonest, and envious as they are. Because of their outlook on exploitation, it is easy for them to engage in dishonest behavior. They merely react and feel in accordance with their assumptions about the actions and emotions of those around them. Your narcissistic partner has probably lied to you and fooled you into thinking you can trust them when in fact the opposite is true. From their stance, they don't see anything improper about this. We can also say that they won't change at all. Don't bother thinking you can make friends by accidentally hitting on the correct thing to say or do at the appropriate time. If you want to keep your sanity, you need to accept the fact that it will never happen. You may have seen by now that talking to a narcissist is pointless. You can't win an argument against their manipulation strategies and false narrative by appealing to reason, logic, or a mountain of facts. Everything in their view is just noise and ego, and they're not entirely wrong. If this describes your current situation, you're almost there. I can't make up my mind about it. There is nothing more terrifying than entering a situation without any idea of what to do. I'm writing to tell you some really great news. Expressing your emotions to a narcissist will have no effect. They aren't paying any attention to you. It's a reality that they don't give a hoot about it. To grasp hold of something and hold on tight. If you want to get over a narcissist, you have to admit and understand that they are poisonous, destructive, and manipulating. Narcissists, no matter how hard they try, are hopeless cases. The narcissist will likely feel a lot of regret and bewilderment when they realize how they've treated you. As in, why aren't they doing it? They've changed a lot from the old days. Stop. Taking my previous recommendations to heart is the best thing you can do. Narcissists will only care about what they think would provide them pleasure. They'll say or do everything to keep their dirty little and big secrets hidden. They don't give a hoot about you, your feelings, or what's best for you. They don't give it much more consideration than that. Realize that almost everything a narcissist does or says is untrue and needs to be checked out. Trusting people who have shown in both major and subtle ways that you can't rely on them is a surefire way to end up hurt or sick. So stop trusting unworthy people and start cultivating trusting relationships. In order to lessen the harm they cause, you must take precautions, get help, and employ any other measures you deem appropriate. That is to say, you need to master the art of restraining your own unproductive feelings and desires. We will continue to be manipulated emotionally and psychologically unless we are prepared to put in the time and effort required to recover and improve our health. But as soon as we make this effort, things begin to look up. This brief explanation should prove useful, I hope. Use the space below to tell us what you think and what you've experienced. Click the bell icon below the video to subscribe to our channel and receive notifications of new uploads. I appreciate your reading this and thinking about it.